Well, again, I'm going to thank you for joining us. We have a beautiful example here. This is a 1979 Porsche SC, that's Super Carrera Targa. And we've got the owner here with us, and we're going to walk around and take a look at it. Now, from what I understand, you're the third owner of this car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so tell me, right now it's located in North Carolina. Has it always been in North Carolina?
No, we moved here from Ohio, and I had actually purchased it out of Billings, Montana.
Okay. All right. Now, tell me again how long you've had ownership of this.
I purchased the car in August of 2011.
Okay. About 13 and a half years then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I looked at the mileage on here, and remarkably for a car this age, this is like 45 years, just about, maybe 46 years.
Yes, sir.
It's only got 75,000 miles. Now, are those original miles?
As everything I know of it, yes.
Okay. Well, I tell you, it's a beautiful car, and I like the paint on it. Now, is this original paint?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know, when you've got an original painted car, someone spent a lot of time maintaining this because it has a nice shine to it. And as you see it in the sun here, you can see how it has that nice little sheen, I guess is the right word for it. So it's a beautiful, beautiful car. Now, anytime you're buying a vintage type car, some of them will have little idiosyncrasies or things that you got to know about. Were you telling me that this had a couple things that came up but were addressed?
Yes, sir. The things with this year of Porsche was there was an issue with backfiring through the intake. They put a pop-off valve in that. It shows in the documentation. The tie rod ends on the front were an issue with this year of car. I've had those replaced with the turbo tie rod ends.
Okay, so they're a lot stronger, I have to believe.
Yes. And then there was an issue with the roller bearings in the engine, and those have been also addressed.
Okay. Well, I tell you, it's a great example. Do you know what they call this color?
I do not.
Okay, it's a metallic paint, and the interior is in really great shape too. You know, when you're looking at a car this age, you look through, and a lot of times the seats are dried out, but not these. These have been well maintained, and you look through a car, you can see it. There's a little bit of wear right there, but you know, for 45, 46 years, that's not much at all. I think a little polish or something there would darken that up a little bit. But the rest of it is in very, very nice shape. Same thing with the passenger seat. He's got the nice cocoa mats in here. Gauges are all clean and clear. Dashboard looks good. That's another thing on older cars you got to look for. This car does have the little jump seats in the back here, and if necessary, you can fold those down and give yourself a little extra space for luggage. Of course, you've got your front up in the front of the car. Over here is where you put your fuel in. Well, you have to push the button on that too. Yeah, and I noticed this was unique. I hadn't seen this before. You've got this where your fuel goes in, and then up here, this is for your washer. So you've got both of those inputs right there. And even the little guards there, they're very nice and nicely maintained, and for that many years, they're in really good shape too. Well, it's a great looking car. Is there anything else you can tell me about it?
I've really enjoyed owning it, but I've just gotten to the point where somebody else needs to enjoy it now.
Well, I tell you, that's the way it is with beautiful cars like this. They're fun, but they're not your daily driver. They're a nice acquisition and kind of like a toy. And you know, if it could be a boat or a sports car, there's a time when it's great to have it, and then there's a time when you got to move on with life, and so there's a time for it to sell. So we hope we can find an appreciative buyer for this car who can continue to maintain it at the high standard that it's been maintained, and be able to let this puppy still have a lot of beautiful years ahead of it. Thank you very much.